Hi, I'm Paul from Dalkey Citizens Advice Bureau and the Aspiring Communities Project. Today we're going to make Eve's pudding and we're going to serve that with some custard. These are your main ingredients that you'll need for your Eve's pudding. So I've got my own apples from apple trees, so I've got about half a dozen here. Butter, eggs, custard sugar and self-raising flour. So let's get cooking. Okay, so this is your main ingredients. The self-raising flour, so it's 4 tablespoons of self-raising flour, 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine, 2 tablespoons of custard sugar and 1 egg. So I've chopped up the apple, so I'm just going to show you how to kind of quarter it. So you don't want the centre, so you just cut all the way around, and that's adequate size, nice and chunky. So I'm going to chop all these up and then stew them off. So we'll come back to that. Okay, I've chopped up my apples and I've put it in about a tablespoonful of water. I'm not going to add sugar to this Eve's pudding, so what I've added about a tablespoon of honey, and that will give it a sweetness as well. So we'll cook these off for about 5 minutes until they're slightly soft, and then I'll remove them from the heat. Okay, while these are cooking away for about 5 minutes, I'm going to start to make my sponge now. So what you do is just add in your 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine, your 2 tablespoons of custard sugar, so you're going to get the sweetness from the sponge, and just cream your butter and sugar together. Just make it like a cream. There we go. And then what you do now is just add in the whole egg. Put it. If it starts to look like scrambled eggs, it means that the fat's separated the eggs, but you can use a whisk and you can bring the whisk in and beat it and it'll all come back together again. There we go, I'm just going to check on these. Cooking away nicely. Now add your 4 tablespoons of self-raising flour, and you're just folding in your liquid and your flour all together. And just keep mixing till it all comes together. And there we go, there's your sponge mix. So I'll set that aside just now. I'm just going to check these. Another couple of minutes to go for that. So we'll let these cook for another couple of minutes and then we'll come back and then we'll assemble our Eve's pudding. Okay, I've been cooking these for about 5 minutes now, and you can see how they've still got a structure, but they're quite soft. So I'm going to add it into my oven-proof dish. It's stuck. And then just spread them around your dish. And then all you do now is you add your topping. So start from the centre. Start from the centre and then you can start to spread it out. It just makes it a wee bit more easy. So heat your oven to about 150 and cook it for about 20 minutes until it's golden brown on top. So just spread out your sponge mix. This will spread out once it's in the oven. Other thing you can add with this, you can add cinnamon, mixed spice, anything that you want, even chocolate chips I've known it to have in. So that's your Eve's pudding, and I'm going to cook it in the oven about 150 for about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, this has been cooking away for about half an hour now, so I'm just going to bring it out the oven. going to check to make sure it's cooked. And it's cooked perfectly. And I'm going to serve this with some custard. So, enjoy. Okay, I've just put my portion in the bowl and I've added some custard. You can have this with ice cream, or I remember as a child having it with just some warm milk. So it's a hearty, tasty, wintry pudding and really cheap to make. Enjoy!